Texans, another team that hasn't been around that long, I don't think. I want to say they were the team that originally had been the Oilers, but I'm probably wrong. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. Either way, Colts, they used to be in Baltimore and then moved to Indianapolis. They were known as the original team that Peyton Manning was in before Peyton went over to the Broncos. Jaguars, they haven't even seen a Super Bowl yet. I cannot remember them going to one at all. Titans, they are a new team as well. In fact, they might have been the Oilers, and I'm just derping. But in any case, um, Titans actually have been in the Super Bowl. In fact, they were in the Super Bowl against the no, the Ravens. They were in a Super Bowl against the Ravens in 2000, I believe. Yeah, and there was that big tackle at the 1 yard line that decided the game. The Buffalo Bills, pretty, I wouldn't say crappy, but they have Rex Ryan as their head coach, and well, depending on who you talk to, you either love him or hate him. Uh, Bills have not been in the Super Bowl since the 90s, I believe. So there's that. Dolphins, well, if you're an Ace Ventura fan, they may sound familiar to you. Uh, they haven't. They're most known for their perfect record in the 70s, I believe. They're one of the few teams. In fact, I think they're the only team to have a perfect record where they won every single one of their games and the playoff games and the Super Bowl. No other team can claim that, as far as I can recall. Patriots. I don't think I need to explain who they are. They're currently the defending Super Bowl champions. They have Tom Brady as quarterback. They've won so many damn Super Bowls in the past 15 years that I can't even keep track anymore. They actually didn't have this. Their logo that they have right now, the Union Jack, I believe is what they call it. No, that's its. No, what am I saying? That's the name of the British flag, I believe. I don't remember what his name. The guy had their their icon right up here. There's a name for him, but I can't remember. That didn't exist like 15 or 20 years ago. In the 90s, they had I think they had they gave him a name too, but it was a guy dressed up in like 18th century gear, like outfits and stuff like that, with a football. That was the original like logo. They were in the Super Bowl against the Packers in the early 90s, got destroyed, but they were there. They also had Drew Bledsoe for a while before Tom Brady took over, but you know. Jets are interesting because they are among the earliest Super Bowl, earliest teams in the Super Bowl to make it there. There were the Colts in the first one, I believe. There was the Chiefs against the Colts was the first Super Bowl, I believe. The Jets came about, I think, a year or two later, mostly because of it was was it? No, it wasn't Joe Montana. He was in the 49ers. What was his name? It was no, it wasn't Dan Marino. He was in the Dolphins, wasn't he? Um, yeah, he was. What was his name? Um, I can see his name. I'm trying to remember. Um, it was Joe something. I cannot remember his name. I, was he even in the Jets? I don't even remember. Either way, the Jets have a long history. Um, Broncos, they were the team Peyton Manning had before, after he moved from the Colts. Um, what was it? They were in the Super Bowl not too long ago against. Was it? No, it was. Who was it against? I don't remember. The Panthers. That's what it was. Um, there's that. Chiefs, as I said, they were in the first Super Bowl. They have a lot of history, although they haven't been in the Super Bowl in a long time. The Raiders, they used to be in LA as well. They're still in Oakland, I believe. they're either in Oakland. They're still in Oakland, I believe, but I think they're trying to move over to L.A. or Las Vegas. It was one of those two. The Chargers, I know, are supposed to be heading to San. Was it L.A.? I think there's the Chargers right there. They have some history. Um, the Bears, they had that one Super Bowl with Jay Cutler, but other than that, yeah. Detroit Lions, they were before the Cleveland Browns. I'd say the Lions were basically this record they have right now pretty much sums up how the Lions were when backyard football came out. That's all I that's all I need to explain to you. They haven't even seen the Super Bowl yet either. Packers, they're pretty notable for Aaron Rodgers, and they were in the Super Bowl not too long ago. The Vikings, they are one of those old like early '70s football teams that made it into the Super Bowl. Panthers, Cam Newton, they went up against the Patriots in Super Bowl 38. The Saints, they only got their first Super Bowl with Drew Brees. Uh, Not earlier this decade. That's all I know. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I feel like they are also a new team. I think I don't remember. But in any case, they had a Super Bowl like 10 years ago. It was the Super Bowl following the first Tom Brady Super Bowl that he won. Super Bowl 37. The Rockets are a fake team. And then we're back to the Cowboys. They are very well known for being America's team and, having loads of Super Bowl wins as well. But they were known for Tony Romo and him being quarterback. Now it's Dak Prescott that's currently manning the team as quarterback. And yeah, I remember when Wade Phillips was on the team as a head coach before what's his name, Jason Witten, or not Jason Witten. That's one of the receivers. What was his name? Man, I'm not remembering anything today. Uh, let me look. I'm looking up this information now, in case you're wondering why. Jason Garrett. I was close with the Jason part. Jason Garrett. That's it. Um, I'm trying to remember still trying to remember the name of that Jets quarterback that I'm derping on. I can't remember. What was the name of that freaking quarterback, man? It was Joe something. Joe Namath. That's what it was. Joe Namath. Crap. And was he on the Jets? Hang on. Was he? He was. Yeah. Yep, Jets. Okay. So I was right. He was. Okay. Well, anyway, after all that yapping, let's actually play the game.